Whipped for leaving my BF because he won't stop seeing a female friend? My boyfriend has a female friend that he sees every 2 months for around an hour. They play music together and sings for him. When he talks about her singing he raves about her and puts her on a pedestal, but when talking about me singing it's always she's alright or she's okay, and I have a fairly good singing voice, so it hurts a lot to know that my BF doesn't talk about me like he talks about her. He doesn't clean unless she comes over, not for any other guests. A few months ago we had a conversation about how she coming over makes me feel and how I'd cry because they'd act more like a couple than we do. With no inclination for me he says he'll stop seeing her. I told him I didn't want to do that and I would just continue to leave the house when she comes over so that I'm not having bad anxiety attacks from her being here, but he was insistent that he'd stop seeing her. Yesterday night after we got home he tells me that she texted him asking to come over and he said yes and only told me the second she showed up. I felt extremely hurt and betrayed, so I immediately got in my car and left. He texted me once I left asking what's up. I didn't respond and he only tried to contact me again after she left. When I got back he was asking what was wrong. I told him that he said he wouldn't see her again and he said that he didn't remember saying that, and was even telling me about his plans to have us all play together, and I reminded him about our conversation and how uncomfortable the whole situation is considering he met her a few years ago through one of his friends who was actively pursuing her. She's not his best friend, just a friend he sees every now and then. He tries to reassure me by telling me his dad is always in the room with them, and that I should talk to her myself to see that they have no mutual feelings for each other, but she is an attractive girl so I can fully trust that his head is in the right place when he's with, especially given how he talks about her versus how he talks about me. On top of that he's also very mean to me. I'm almost brought to tears every day he says or does some new hurtful thing, or when he gets angry with me at the drop of a hat. Would I be the eye if I left him because of this?